About today. The big question is, why is creating and selling online courses so hard and confusing these days in 2024? Well, I'm going to share 3 things that you kind of have to know about before you get started. And more importantly, I'm going to share a secret at the end on how to pick which way you should create and sell these online courses. Okay, so let's get started. This is James speaking. Trainingsites.io is a site. Go and join our community there if you haven't already, and of course, like and subscribe, all of that stuff. I'm going to talk to you. I did some searches just to give you a little bit of idea on this. I did some searches over the last week. Again, I have my YouTube routine every morning. I go watch other people's videos. I try and pick up tips, look for all of the different open tabs that we have here, and then I review the open tabs. And one of the ones that I ran into was, because I'm about, creating and selling online courses, that's what I do and what my business does. There's ones that we run into, and there's all of these different types. So if you're just starting out, or even if you've been around for a while and you have a course, you may go do a search on Google, on YouTube, you may ask ChatGPT, doesn't matter, just say, how do I create and sell courses? Where do I sell my online courses? How do I deliver my online courses? I got a lot of questions, and you do search, and it can be absolutely overwhelming. And we'll go through some of the tabs of the different types or ways to do that. And then I want to share this one kind of secret at the end of it, which we'll cover in another video, but I want to tell you about it. So let's go take a look at this. So I'm going to pull up one of the screens here, and this is just our site, one of my sites here, so trainingsites.io. And let's go think of this one. I'm going to go and open this one. One of the things that you may see is a tool like circle.so. This is one of my open tabs here. This one is a place where you can sell courses or provide courses, but it's about a community. So if you're thinking about, how am I going to create a membership site? How am I going to have discussions and chats and events and take payments? And how am I going to have my courses? This is a tool that allows you to do that. And this one's called circle.so. This is a really cool platform. You log into it. On this one, you can start a 14-day trial that's available. Allows you to customize stuff. There's community AI, some tools there. Integration with other tools, parts of your business. And we've got these virtual events, so you can get into blended learning and all of those great things that I'm sure you're either looking into or thinking about or already trying to do. So you've got a circle. It's about community is a big part, but it also includes the courses. So there's one open tab. That's one that I've seen. That's one we've evaluated. That's one we help other customers with. There's another one that you may hear, one, for example, called Kajabi, and I'll open that one up. And this one is the best place for creators to make money. Now, the interesting thing with this one, you'll hear people talk about this platform. It's a really, really cool platform. There's tons of stuff in it. And if you take a look at it, again, you can start a free trial. But if we go up to the little menu here, monetize, coaching, podcasts, communities, memberships, online courses, taking payments, building websites, sales pages, email marketing, Creator Studio, mobile apps, sales funnels. This thing does everything. Absolutely, you can run your entire business on Kajabi, and a lot of people do. This one is something, for example, if we look at pricing, you can go all the way. Again, if you're paying annually, these are the prices monthly. If you're paying monthly, just to give you an idea, you're looking at $150. But you can run your entire business on that, which is super. So Kajabi's one, go take a look at that one. Go do a trial. It's there for you to look at. Now, here's another one that can get really confusing. You may see people talk about Thinkific or Teachable. I'm on the Thinkific site. This is one talking about Teachable. And again, this is an absolutely wonderful place to have your courses and deliver your courses. This is a service, software as a service, and it lets you just do that. I'll open this one up here and we'll get rid of all the extra pieces here. So we're just on the website, thinkific.com. We're looking at features, create amazing products, build websites, market your business, grow and scale your business. We've got AI tools. We've got this ability for you to basically create all of your courses and deliver your courses. So communities, memberships that matter, creating courses that sell, all of this stuff is here. Thinkific allows you to actually create your own domain or your theme or your brand with their tool, that service. So there's another one that can be really, really confusing. And you're going, okay, it's way too technical for me. I just want something really simple. What can you help me out with? Well, here's another open tab. One of the things that is out now, and you'll see some creators talking about, is Stan.store. Now think of this kind of as a Shopify for creators. So, Shopify is like the drop dead easy way to sell products and services, just a shopping cart on wheels. It's easy to use. This one is an all-in-one creator store, and it's basically a place that you can sell your digital goods and services. It's all something that's available to you. Really cool, inexpensive, not technical. So that's one of the choices that you have. And then here's another one that's really popular right now. You're going to see a lot of people talk about another one called School. And School, kind of like, just like the word is spelled properly, S-C-H-O-O-L. This one's S-K-O-O-L. And again, it's school.com. I put links as well below in the description here. And we also talk about these in detail at the trainingsites.io site. So here's one here, for example, that allows people to go in and create their course, their community, and they even gamify. And if you don't know what gamification is, again, that's something we'll cover with some more open tabs on another day. But these are the ones I'm looking at. So you got ones like School, which is a community, gamification. You've got Teachable, Thinkific. You've got Stan Store. You've got Circle. You may not even want to just do anything on a service. You may just want to have, for example, a WordPress site, which has your regular business, and you may go, you know what? I want to have a whole bunch of courses. I want to create a whole bunch of different courses and be able to sell those. So for example, we've got Campus Blueprint course or Active Mastery course here. I've got 30 some courses that are available here. And if you want to go in and take a look at one, for example, you can go in and you can see that we've got an introduction to it, all the different lessons, topics, everything is there available for you. So you can have it on your WordPress site, you can have it as a service. It's just confusing. Now, I'm going to share a little secret with you about why it's confusing, and this is why. There's actually 3 different categories or kind of types of courses. And what I'm talking about is you're going to find that you're going to have kinds of solutions that are related to your existing business and your existing website, which in 47, I think, % of the case is going to be a WordPress site. So there's a whole bunch of tools, open tabs for a later day. There's a whole bunch of tools that work with your WordPress site. So that's kind of one group of tabs or solutions you'll find in. And those things can do things like courses, for example, the ones I just showed you. They can do communities, they can do gamification, they can do all sorts of stuff, but they're individual pieces that you have to put together and kind of tie into your existing website. So that's one kind of silo that has a grouping of solutions about selling online courses. So there's that one. The other one you have is the software as a service, and there's really 2 kinds of that. And what am I talking about? Well, you're going to find that there's a group of softwares as a service that focus on the course and a little bit of the community. So those are ones, for example, if you take a look at Thinkific and Teachable as an example, these are excellent platforms for delivering your courses, and they're starting to add community features. They're starting to add that thing. So for example, you'll see, I think Teachable and Thinkific, they bought another company and they were just about selling courses, but now they're trying to add community. So that's software as a service that's focused on courses. Then you have the software as a service, for example, like Circle, which was focused on community and is starting to add courses. So those are another group of software as a services where they started off with courses and they're trying to bring other parts in. And then on the other hand, you have the third silo, which is the ones like Kajabi, for example, which does everything in everything, including the kitchen sink. So we're talking about sales pages, lead funnels, email marketing, community, courses. That's not about having your own WordPress site. That's about running your entire business on that hosted platform. So there's kind of three groupings there, right? We've got ones that are like a Kajabi or a Stan Store, which is another example of ones that have a lot of pieces for creators in there. You've got the partial solution, like the Thinkific now, and the Teachable, and even Circle, Circle.so. You got the WordPress one with all of the pieces, so which one do you pick? And there's so much to choose from, it's confusing. So here's the quick secret, and again, we'll break these down over the next, well, forever. This is going to be stuff that's changing all the time, because selling courses, sharing what you already know and do, sharing your experience, earning money from your education business, that is never going to change. It's just going to grow and grow and grow. So we're doing this all the time, every day. I just want to give you these three things. So we got three different silos, right? We got the WordPress one, software as a service, kind of pieced together, not complete solution. And then we have software as a service, entire business. So we got three different groups. Which one should we pick? And here's the secret. You have to take a look at your business, and I think you have to decide, is my business only creating online courses and building a community in membership? Or do I have a business selling or building an education business that has more than online courses and a membership? Now, why is that? Because if you're going to focus on only the course and only the membership area, if you're doing it as a software as a service, you're taking a piece of your business and you're kind of giving it away to that software as a service. If you have other parts of a business and you want to integrate and make sure that your community is integrated amongst your other businesses, you've got more than one business, more than one kind of revenue stream that you have to focus on, you're probably going to want not a software as a service, but you're going to want it as part of your own business. And then you have to kind of decide what of those software as a services is just the tiny piece that I need somewhere in the middle to add to my existing business and integrate it into my existing business. So that's what we're going to talk about another time. Is probably today's Good Friday, actually, so it'll be next week. I'm going to go into these a little more detail over the next couple days, but next week. But I really want you to think about, what's my business? Let's actually start at the Campus Blueprint. If you're going to be a campus builder, build an education business, you got to kind of decide at the beginning, what's the structure of my business? What's the purpose of my business? Is it just about courses? Is it just about membership? Is it something that I want to have one course or multiple courses? You have to have a solid foundation beforehand, and that is going to help you pick from these three silos which is the best one for you. If you do that at the start, if you spend some time doing that little bit of homework, laying the solid foundation, it's really easy and simple to pick which of those three silos. If you don't do it, you're going to be in deep, deep trouble. So pick one of the next videos, and actually this is a podcast, so you should be able to see all of these. They're daily. Try and do them every morning. A little bit late today. Again, it's a holiday Friday, so we're a little bit late, but we'll be here every day during the week. If you have questions, make sure to put them in the comments below, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, all of that stuff, and visit trainingsites.io, where we're playing around with all of this all of the time. It's our test bed for looking at all of these different solutions and seeing how they all fit in. This is James Maduxing speaking. Take care. Expect the best.